You need to hear this if you're a frequent flyer, and welcome to Boundless Expeditions. I'm so excited to be sharing this channel with you all, and I really hope it helps you get out there and explore the world a little bit easier. Today, we're diving into something I think we can all relate to, navigating the wild world of airport security. Let's be honest, nobody enjoys that part of traveling. But what if I told you there are some insider secrets that could make the whole process way smoother? We're talking tips and tricks the TSA doesn't exactly broadcast, things that could save you time, stress, and maybe even get you through security with a little pep in your step. So buckle up, get ready for takeoff, and let's uncover some TSA secrets. If you find these tips helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more travel hacks and insider secrets. Let's make your journeys smoother together. Okay, let's kick things off with a game changer, especially if you're a frequent flyer TSA Pre-Check. This program is designed to make your airport experience as smooth as possible. Now you might have heard of it, maybe even seen those special lanes whizzing people through security and thought, what's the deal with that? Well, let me break it down for you. TSA Pre-Check is like the VIP line at the airport. Imagine having access to a special lane that gets you through security faster and with less hassle. It's a trusted traveler program that allows you to speed through security checkpoints without having to remove your shoes, laptops, liquids, or light jackets. This means you can keep your laptop in your bag and your shoes on your feet. Can you imagine? No more awkwardly hopping around in your socks. It's a small change that makes a big difference, especially during those early morning flights. To join the pre-check party, you'll need to apply online and then schedule an in-person appointment for a background check and fingerprinting. The process is straightforward and well worth the effort. It costs $85 for a 5-year membership, and trust me, if you fly even semi-regularly, it's worth every penny. Think of it as an investment in your travel sanity. Think about it. Less time spent in line means more time for grabbing a coffee, browsing those airport bookstores, my personal weakness, or simply relaxing before your flight. You can even squeeze in some last-minute work or catch up on emails. Plus, who doesn't love breezing past those super long security lines? It's a feeling of pure satisfaction, knowing you've saved precious time. It's like a small victory dance every time. You walk through the airport with a sense of ease and confidence, knowing you've got a head start. But even if you're not a pre-check pro, don't worry. There are still plenty of tips and tricks to make your airport experience smoother. There are still plenty of ways to navigate airport security like a seasoned traveler. From packing smart to knowing the busiest times, a little preparation goes a long way. So whether you're a frequent flyer or an occasional traveler, these strategies can help you glide through the airport with ease. Let's talk liquids, those tricky little devils that always seem to cause a holdup at security. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or a first-timer, navigating the rules around liquids can be a bit of a hassle. We've all been there, right? Frantically trying to stuff that oversized bottle of shampoo into our carry-on, hoping no one notices. It's a common scene at airports worldwide, and it can be quite stressful. Well, here's the deal. The TSA's 311 rule is the key. This rule is designed to make the security process smoother and quicker for everyone. It states that you can bring liquids, gels, and aerosols in containers that are 3.4 ounces, 100 milliliters or less. And they all need to fit in a single, quart-sized, clear plastic bag. This means no more guessing games about what you can and can't bring. Now here's a little secret. You can actually bring more than 3.4 ounces of certain liquids like medically necessary liquids, baby formula, and breast milk. These exceptions are crucial for families and individuals with specific needs. Just make sure to declare these items to the TSA officer at the checkpoint. This step is essential to avoid any misunderstandings and ensure a smooth process. And here's another pro tip. Pack your liquids in a separate, easy-to-access pouch. This small step can save you a lot of time and hassle at the checkpoint. That way, you can just grab it from your carry-on and pop it in the bin without holding up the line. Efficiency is key when you're trying to catch a flight. Remember, the key to liquid success is organization and knowing the rules. Familiarize yourself with the guidelines before you pack, and you'll be ahead of the game. So pack smart, keep it concise, and you'll be sailing through security in no time. With a little preparation, you can make your travel experience much more enjoyable and stress-free. Alright, even without TSA Pre-Check, you can still navigate security like a pro. It's all about strategy, my friends. Think of it like a perfectly choreographed dance where every move counts. First things first, dress for success. That means slip-on shoes are your best friend. Trust me, no one wants to be fumbling with laces when there's a line building behind them. Next up, empty your pockets before you even get to the conveyor belt. This includes your phone, keys, wallet, loose change, the whole shebang. Having everything organized and ready to go will make the process so much smoother. And here's a little secret weapon. Choose the shortest security line strategically. Sometimes, the line that looks the longest might actually move faster because it has more experienced travelers who are already prepped and ready to go. Remember, every second counts when you're trying to catch a flight, so channel your inner efficiency expert and you'll be through security in a flash. Ever notice how TSA agents seem to have their own language? All those hand signals, code words, and mysterious announcements? Well, it's not just random airport jargon. They're actually communicating important information to each other, and believe it or not, understanding a few key phrases can give you a little insight into the security process. For example, you might hear them say Quad O or C1. That's TSA code for different types of screenings. Quad O usually means additional screening for explosives, while C1 might indicate a bag check. Now don't worry. Hearing these codes doesn't necessarily mean anything is wrong. It's just part of their everyday communication. But knowing what they mean can help you understand what's going on and maybe even ease any travel anxieties. It's like being in on a little secret, right? And who knows, maybe you can impress your fellow travelers with your newfound TSA lingo. Let's be real, airport food can be expensive. Whether it's a quick snack or a full meal, the prices can be shockingly high. And let's just say, not always the most appetizing. Often the options are limited and not very appealing. But did you know you can actually bring your own food through security? Yes, you heard that right. That's right, you can pack a picnic for your flight and save some money in the process. Imagine enjoying your favorite homemade meals while waiting for your flight. However, there are a few rules to keep in mind. Solid foods like sandwiches, fruit, granola bars, and chips are generally good to go. These items are easy to pack and won't cause any issues at security. Just make sure they're packed in a way that's easy to inspect. Neatly organized food will make the security process smoother. Liquids and gels, as we discussed earlier, are a bit trickier. They have to follow the 3-1-1 rule. So, that means no yogurt, pudding, or creamy dips unless they're in containers 3.4 ounces or less, and fit in your quart-sized bag. This rule applies to all liquid or gel-like substances. And here's a pro tip. If you're bringing any fruits or vegetables, especially if you're traveling internationally, it's always a good idea to declare them to a TSA officer just to be safe. Different countries have different regulations. Declaring your food items can prevent any potential issues and ensure a smooth travel experience. Remember, a well-packed snack can be a lifesaver on a long flight. It can keep you satisfied and make your journey more enjoyable. So, plan ahead, pack smart, and enjoy your in-flight feast. With a little preparation, you can have a delicious and cost-effective travel experience. Alright, get ready for some surprises because the TSA allows some items through security that might surprise you. For instance, did you know you can bring knitting needles and crochet hooks? That's right, you can craft your way through a flight. And here's another one. You can bring a pie on board? Yes, a whole pie. Just imagine the look on your fellow passengers' faces when you pull out a delicious homemade pie at 30,000 feet. Now, before you get any wild ideas, there are some limitations. Items like sporting equipment, tools, and musical instruments might require additional screening or have specific size restrictions. It's always a good idea to check the TSA website for the most up-to-date information. But hey, it's always good to know that you can travel with a little bit of personality and maybe even a sweet treat or two. You might have seen them patrolling airports with their handlers, the incredible TSA K9S. These highly trained dogs play a crucial role in keeping our airports safe. Their sense of smell is about 10,000 times stronger than ours, which makes them incredibly effective at detecting explosives and other dangerous substances. They're like furry superheroes with super sniffers. Now you might be wondering, what happens if a TSA K9 approaches you? First of all, don't panic. It doesn't necessarily mean anything is wrong. The dog might just be following a scent or conducting a routine check. The most important thing is to remain calm and follow the instructions of the handler. And please, no matter how adorable they are, resist the urge to pet them. These dogs are working professionals, and it's important to respect their space. So next time you see a TSA K9 at the airport, give them a nod of appreciation for their hard work in keeping us safe. Well, there you have it, folks. 7 TSA secrets that just might change the way you travel. Remember, a little preparation and knowledge can go a long way in making your airport experience smoother and more enjoyable. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Boundless Expeditions for more travel tips, tricks, and adventures. And hey, if you have any airport hacks of your own, share them in the comments below. Until next time, safe travels, happy exploring, and remember, the world is waiting.